Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, left side. The shake. The shot misses. Good D by Adebayo. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Towns. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And New York has possession. Still without a basket in the game. And stolen by Simmons. Banked it in off the glass.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Bridges against Harden. Knocked loose. Stolen by Vassell. The kick out to Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Brunson. They need this. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Karl Anthony Towns.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart.
I mean, are they afraid of going inside? Most of their shots tonight have come from outside.
Simmons, the pass to Harden. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Attacking that shot, Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
On the wing, Harden. Outside Simmons. To the inside, Grant. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball.
New York ball.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 10. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
76ers on D. Pass to Hart. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now here's Harden. He had 34 points in the win against Charlotte.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Brunson, trailing by 10. Here's Towns. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
From deep, here's Simmons. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
A step back shot. Here's Towns. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
And he lobs it up, and Adebayo slams it in.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Brunson against Simmons. To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. Adebayo grabs the board.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Grant. Pass to Harden. Vassell outside. The 3-ball. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Grant against Hart. Kicks it out Towns. Can they get it? And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Harden against Bridges. Launches a 3. And that's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 5 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Towns up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The assist
Yeah,
goes
going
to
right for the iron.
Jalen Brunson.
Towns muscling his way through.
Harden scanning the floor. From the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Now here's Simmons. Last game, 26 points for him. Simmons is doubled. Back to Adebayo. On the wing, Harden. Shoots over Bridges. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Grant. 7 points in the game. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 19-point game. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Offline with a 3. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Harden. Sinks it from distance.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
3-pointer, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simmons. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Brunson gets it to
Jalen
go.
Brunson.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Simmons against Brunson. On the attack, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
You don't expect a big guy to move like that. Simmons is one of a kind.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Brunson. Oh, Simmons with the block.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the shot goes down. Harden's got 12.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's Brunson. Hart from long range gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
3 points.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
2 minutes.
Pass to Vassell from deep. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Simmons. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Brunson. That shot off. Good D by Simmons. And Philadelphia has possession, coming off a win against the Hornets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from D, but they did it last time.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Landale's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Hart. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Jerome subbed in for Brunson. Here's Jerome. Clock at 6. Here's Landale. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes. Simmons has got 19 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight. That one falls for Grant.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Outside Harden. Kept alive. Here's Adebayo. And finally they hit one. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Ben Simmons getting it done for Philadelphia.